Good morning, everyone. Today we're back on, we're not back on day 3. We're on day 3 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And Vanessa Bell is the sketch artist for today. And she has used either mixed media, or she's just showing that it's pattern paper. She does have a mat around it. She has 3 embellishment clusters, and one has a title in it. She has a background, like a strip of paper, and then she has another strip of paper and 3 photos. Or it could be, 2 photos and journaling. But I'm going to do it pretty much like it is, except for I am not going to put a mat around it this time because my pictures are a little bigger, so they're going to take up a lot of space. And I'm one who's usually mats my whole layout whenever I want to, or whatever. I do it a lot. So anyhow, I'm using, I think it's called Mittens and Mistletoe, and it was a paper pad. I bought it because it has pink in it, and I really like pink for Christmas. And I have Alex here, who is on her way into gymnastics, and she's got this cute little hat on with a great big, it looks like a bunny tail on it. And it's so funny because it's like, here she is, she's got a hat on, she's totally running in her gymnastics outfit, so it's like, I'm thinking she must be freezing, and she's got boots on, but it's like, by the time she gets, or as soon as she starts working out, she'll have those off, she'll be barefoot, and I just think it's funny that she's got the hat on, but that's supposed to keep her heat in. So I am lining them up just like in Vanessa's layout. So I'm going to have them like this. And I kind of was thinking, oh, it kind of looks like a film strip. But, she doesn't have it as a film strip. But I thought, oh, since I've thought of that, I thought, oh, a film strip, it has those little squares cut out of it. But I thought, I'm going to use this paper. Excuse me. And she's got on a Christmas Leo, and so I thought, okay, it was like just before Christmas. Well, my daughter said within 2 weeks anyway, because she said that's when she started wearing her Christmas Leos. And so that's what made me think of this paper. And I thought, I'm going to use the stamp paper like it's a film strip with the little stamps on the side, or that's kind of what got me to this point anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and tape them down. I think her mom was like, oh, you look so cute, let me take your picture. And then she turned around and you can tell it looks like she's giggling and like, oh, Mom, you're so silly, or that was something. And let's see. I wish there would have been enough room that I could add stamps at the top too, but it's not happening. So I'm just looking to center them. So this looks like, I think, the first picture, and then she's like kind of laughing here. And okay, I can't talk and line them up here at the same time. And she has some paper. It must be for, maybe they had to have some kind of paperwork in that day. And I think that looks like they're lined up pretty well. And then she had another paper behind it, and I thought, well, this is perfect. It's got all the colors. And I think I actually mixed 2 collections together, but I'm pretty sure these 2 are the same collection. And let me see if I got that straight. Yep, looks good. So I cut this one the same width, but like I think a half an inch wide or longer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape right on here. And I'm going to line it up probably about here because I've got my 3 clusters, so I gotta make room for them. So I think that should do it. Okay, so one of my clusters, oh, I had bought these from Peachy Cheap, and they're foam stickers, and I got 2 sets because I thought they had letters, and you know, anytime you can get letters for a deal. And these are from Fancy Pants. Fruit Cake and Tinsel. Every time I think of Fancy Pants, my second grand, it was so funny, her and her sister were playing Barbies, and she had this one Barbie, or the Ken doll, was a prince, and maybe they didn't know his name, I don't know, but he had very fancy pants on, and so anyhow, she always called him Prince Fancy Pants. So I cannot think about that paper company without thinking of Prince Fancy Pants. Maybe he owns the place. Okay, so I'm using one of, since her Leo has all these Christmas trees on it in these colors, I thought I'm gonna have to use one of these, and I'm gonna maybe put it about here. And then I have a little flower. I'm just gonna put it down at its base. And it's also from that same foam sticker. Now here's a hat here, a hat here. There is a hat over here, and there's a hat here. So we got 4 hats lined up here, 3 hats lined up here with these pictures. So we have a lot of hats in this, which I just think is so perfect. And that's why I actually pulled this collection out, because of the hats. But I know I have some embellishments here from other things, I think. But I had them all in with this collection because of the colors. Okay, and then I have one of the Hobby Lobby snowflakes. I'm gonna put that right there. So that's my first little cluster. And then she's the girl that loves her bunny. So she always loves bunnies. So I'm gonna use this bunny here for one of my clusters. And this was on that foam sheet too. I thought, oh my gosh, there's a bunny on a sled. I really need to use him. And today this, or actually tomorrow, this gymnast is going to be ice skating, because that's her other thing. So she's going to be here and ice skating tomorrow. Well, actually, when you see this, she'll be ice skating today. Yeah, about the same time. She's ice skating like super early in the morning, like 6:30 or something. Okay, and so I've got those 3 are off that foam sheet. And then I have this. This is going to have a lot of dimension. Okay, so now I have these snowflakes, and I'm always looking to make sure I have them right side up, because one side is sparkly. And this tacky glue from Fiskars, is it Fiskars? No, Scotch. I don't know where I got that. It usually holds these down, so And if for some reason it doesn't, I will put E6000 in it, but I really have not had an issue with it coming off. But it might change when I actually put them in an album. So now I got my 5 little things here. Okay, and then I have one of the cards from this collection, and it says, "'Tis the season to be jolly." But I'm gonna change that up and make it the title. And let's see, do I want it up here or below that? I think I'm gonna put it up here. Decisions, decisions. Oh, I hate covering up that little hat there, because I was gonna make it all about the hat, and she says, well, she was on her way to gymnastics. That's what my daughter said. Okay, and then so I'm calling it "'Tis the Season to Be Flippin' Jolly," because they're always talking about flipping. And these are those Heidi Swap letters, and she also has numbers. But I love these because they're still a nice size, but sometimes you need something small. So I'm actually going to put it right on the same line as the jolly. You know, there's been a couple times lately where I've layered letters over letters, and I just love that when you put like a smaller letter over a bigger one. So I have to do that again today in order to get them. Well, it could be jolly flippin'. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask Alex. Was she flippin' jolly or jolly flippin'? And I'm sure she has an opinion about that. Okay. Now, you know how usually I pause to do this, but I'm thinking I only got this many letters and I'm putting it right over top of the other one. How hard can it be? So hopefully I can do it without too much of an issue. Oh, one thing nice about these Heidi Swap letters, because they're small, you do get a whole sheet, and it's like you get quite a few on there. Do I have that out here? Yeah, I do. I'll show it to you. And I took a little piece off an X and used that for the N. So it's flippin', that little accent on the N. Oop, there. It was crooked, and I think it's straight now. Okay, and I got that. Push it down really good. And they come like this. I mean, there's, let's see, 8 A's and 2, 4, 6, 8 E's. So, and there was plenty of X's. That it doesn't matter. Even if X becomes my new favorite letter, it's all right that I use that. Okay. And then I did find that hat, so I'm definitely using that. And I was going to put it up on dimensionals, but it will end up dimensional before I'm done here. So I'm putting that right here. And then I've got one of those little pom-pom balls. I used to make teddy bears out of them. And I've cut it down to just before the tie that holds it together. And so I'm going to glue that onto the hat. And so it's not quite as fluffy as what it was. And I'm thinking if I used a bigger one, it maybe would have been even a little less fluffy, because I don't think there's quite as much yarn in them. Okay, we'll see if that holds or if I need to use something stronger. And then I've got, since I've got 2 things here, I'm going to use 3 snowflakes because I, you know, have to stay with my odds. The odds are I will use an odd number. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 here. And I'm still here, I just can't talk and glue these little spaces all at the same time. Okay, and then I'm going to put 1 down here by the hat. And if I can get my fingers on this, I'll put glue on this one too. And I'm going to let this one overlap the green card. Okay. Oops. I didn't move that, did I? Maybe. Yeah. Ah. Okay, that's good there. And then I've got these creamy green enamel dots, and I'm going to use a few of those because they look really good with this. And I think since we got a lot of green there, I'll put this one here. And I think this time I'm going to cluster them right together in this spot. Oh, if I can pick them up. Sometimes I gotta get my finger. I didn't put very much tape on these when I reorganized them onto a color-wise. Okay, and then I'm gonna put some around the bunny. My phone. I was someplace the other day and my phone rang and it's like a drum roll. And somebody was like, "What is that?" And I'm going to put 3 over here as well. I need 1 more over here. It seems like it's too even though I did end up making everything even by adding these. But I think that's good right there. So thanks for joining me. Remember, there is a link to, I thought there was something there. There is a link to the page where you can see everybody that's made videos, and there's also another link where you can just see still shots of people that have made layouts but don't do videos. And you're always welcome to join. Christy is awesome. I can't imagine what it takes to put this on, but I love doing it. It really is a challenge, and it's like, one thing about it, it's like by the end of the month, you got 30 layouts done. So it's, I couldn't believe it the first time I did it, and now I just, you know, I can pretty much do a layout every day anyway, unless, you know, for some reason I leave town and can't get back in time. So I have all these grandkids I'm trying to scrapbook, you know. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I will have close-ups at the end. Make sure you check out everybody else, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.